So let's see what their third pick is going to be to go with this Jakiro and Sand King.
10 seconds remaining.
I think they could go to the Grimstroke again if they
5
wanted to,
seconds
but
remaining.
it doesn't have to be that direction. You've already got the damage over time with the Burrow Strike. You could line that up with, I wouldn't say a Lich, although Lich is nice with the Frost Armor if you want somebody to jump in again.
Invictus
But why they picked the Grimstroke was for the Inkswell, and now they actually go into the Phoenix. So Phoenix in the 4. With this 5 position Jakiro.
Seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
So they've got the Phoenix, they've got the Jakiro, they've got the Sand King. Right now the right clicks aren't amazing here from IG. They go into the Undying here. So Undying picked up with the Rubik and the Centaur. We've seen what an Undying can do early, but we've also seen what happens to an Undying on a team that falls behind. So again, with how we saw IG handle the first game, I am curious to see how this Undying is going to do.
Remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
So, Undying Rubik Centaur. See if Vici want more lockdown here with either their mid or their safe lane. They didn't really care too much for lockdown, although they had quite a bit of it. They had quite a bit of control. And there's the Razor, and they'll skip out on control to go for the Razor. Razor, Phoenix, Jakiro, Sand King. If they could get the Burrow Strike, the Ice Path gives them enough time for the Static Link to steal a lot of damage. I'd like, again, to see one more stun for Vici, as they'll have that final pick. We'll see where the Razor is going to go, if that's going to be over mid or in the safe lane. For now, I'm going to assume it's in the safe lane just for theoretical sake.
Vici Gaming's turn to ban.
And IG go to the Drow.
Invictus Gaming's turn to ban.
Nice. So Drow Undying Rubik Centaur, and when that Drow hits level 6, we're going to see a lot of Drow damage come out with the marksmanship. We'll see if it's safe lane or mid. We've seen it mid in the Chinese region more often than I'd like to admit to. It has been, honestly, absolutely disgusting. Disgustingly bad, that is, over mid.
Remaining. Invictus Gaming, Vici Gaming,
And they go to Mirana, so they are trying to combine this Drow with something. They banned the OD last, which is the nice pick. But the last time we saw Mirana, it was safe lane, so does that mean the Drow is mid? Oh boy. By the way, I just got coffee from my dad, so throw those thanks dads in the chat. Appreciate it. Love you guys. And they ban out the Kunkka.
5 seconds remaining.
Oh, that's hot. May ban out the Kunkka here, which is good control, a good mid. And that Razor going to be in the safe lane most likely here for Vici. We'll see what they want to do, though. They could go Puck, they could go DK if they want control. Yeah, there it is, DK. Not a surprise. Ori's a big DK player, and it's good in this situation. So, Doodle on the safe lane Drow, mid Mirana on, played by Emo. Off lane Centaur, played by Blacks, 4 position Rubik by Dogfights, 5 position Undying by Ollie. Here for Vici Gaming, mid DK with Ori, Paparazzi safe lane with Razor, 4 position Fade on the Phoenix, DY on the Jakiro, and finally to round it all off is the offlaner with Yang on the Sand King. So, should be ready to go for this game too. See if Vici could take the series 2-0. Or if IG are going to force a game 3 based on their previous performance. I wouldn't have much faith in that. So, let's see. I like the IG lineup, personally. I think there's not a crazy amount of lockdown right now for the side of Vici. And I gotta turn my settings back on. I restarted Dota. And are we good here? Yeah. Assisted camera is back. Good. Good. I'm glad. Makes this a little bit easier, and a little bit easier to tee towards at the end. So, Emo, Doodle, Ollie, all heading over towards bottom. I like to see the Mirana not be in the safe lane for Doodle. But with the shared tangos, you gotta assume that he is going that direction. 6 tangos here for Drow. And Undying, he went 2 stacks of tangos to give 2 over to Mirana. Arrow comes out with the decay. They've got the damage. Yang in a little bit of trouble. The tip comes through from Ori. Oh, but the Sandstorm. And now they've got the Sentry Ward. They will still get first blood. Almost being cheeky there. Almost. Everybody on his team laughing at him for giving up that first blood. Oh, God.
The battle begins.
And they'll start off. Blacks will get the 2 bounty runes here. It's actually 3 bounty runes for the side of IG. As Fade's the only one to get one for the side of Vici. We'll take a look over at the Razor top, who should be there with the Phoenix coming across now. DK over mid, played by Ori. Jakiro coming bottom here with Yang, who went first into the Sandstorm to try and survive. We'll see if that affects his build, if he's going to go into the Caustic Finale. Or if he goes Burrow Strike level 2. Sometimes you see Sandstorm and then the Burrow Strike if they're trying to get the damage out. They've got DY here, so they definitely have an opportunity to do so. But now with this Sentry Ward, that makes this lane a little bit harder, except in this moment for the side of Vici with Yang. Going level 1 into the Frost Arrows, hitting a DY. Yang taking a little bit of damage. Now the Sentry Ward's not in the area for the moment, at least on the high part of this lane. DY just continuing to use that dual breath to push back the side of IG, but it's not being much of a deterrent at the moment with Ollie getting these decays onto Yang and only having 470 max health. Right now, Jakiro's got 686 now, 614. Taking a good chunk away with that decay is Ollie. And DY just using this dual breath constantly to try and affect Doodle. So Yang just trying to stay out of the range of this Sentry Ward. He's just out of the range of it, and I would assume he knows it, where, you know, the whereabouts of where it might be as he starts to get hit here. So he was on the edge. DY now to 3 mangoes as he's hit with the decay twice. Ollie coming over, has the decay one more time. Soul Rip hits. And Ollie gets the kill here. 2-0 in favor of IG.
That belongs to me.
So already 1,000 net worth lead here, and you're looking at a Drow that wants to work early. Paparazzi stealing that damage away from the Centaur. Touch me now, please. Appreciate it. Taking a lot of damage here, too. The Fable comes out. Rubik now hit with the Icarus dive coming through the Spirits. Oh, boy. Paparazzi hitting really hard. And you will just be able to survive. Again, the static link coming out on a black. Let's take a look over mid. We haven't really looked over mid just yet. Ori here against Emo. Ori destroying Doodle in the mid lane last game, and now Emo is going to be here over mid. Maybe going back to the top lane. Fadebolt immediately on a paparazzi. Ollie's low, and he'll kill himself for the tower low on mana. So IG, I like where they're standing right now with this Drow lineup. If they could get an early lead and stand on it, and use that position to overwhelm Vici, we could see them take this game. Especially when Drow starts hitting level 6. We'll see if Drow does move over into the jungle once hitting level 6 and opens up this lane for maybe the Undying or the Rubik. Liquid Fire being thrown out onto Ollie. DY with the dual breath still, just in here level 2. Yang going into the Caustic Finale as well as the Burrow Strike. And again with the static link. Level 2 here. Taking away 56 from this Centaur, so now just tickling his enemies. It's basically like putting pillows on the end of that axe. You know, you feel it, but it doesn't exactly hurt. Not a lot of action so far. Vici trying to farm their way into this. Top of the CS chart right now is the DK. Breathe Fire comes out. Emo trying to get the kill here on the Ori.
That should help.
He'll salve up. And now we take a look over the Rubik. He's getting low. Fade doing a lot of damage here on a Dogfights. Gets the kill. So Fade solo with the Icarus Dive as well as the Spirits is enough to get the kill onto this Rubik. Black's now left by himself. Paparazzi at level 5. Yet to take anything just yet. And there it is into the static link. But that was just immediately after hitting 5, so it wasn't yet to take anything yet. But that static link will now be here level 3, so we saw how much he could do to the Centaur before. Avoiding the hoof stomp. There's so much damage being sapped away from him. You look at what he can do, 157 extra damage? Yeah, you damn right you don't want to run at him. Ori now level 6, but Drow not getting too much in terms of, or too far ahead in terms of levels. As he is sharing the lane here with Ollie. Sitting behind his lane, not partner, but I would guess opponent would be the proper word there, of the Razor by about a full level. There it is again. Static Link comes out. 73 damage he'll happily take to not only get these denies, but last hit much easier. And DY goes down over bottom to Emo. Or actually, DY goes down trying to make the gank. Emo hits him with the haste, so we take a look over top. Chases on to Dogfights. The right click damage from Paparazzi. Just running out, but they'll get the kill on a Dogfights over towards top. Razor with his first kill of the game. So Paparazzi gets the kill. They lose themselves. DY over mid. Not the biggest deal, as they trade supports. Where he takes care of that Observer Ward over mid.
We say no.
Hey, look for the telekinesis, possibly into an arrow. Yang here, he's getting close to level 6. His Drow does hit level 6 and now has that marksmanship, so nothing to mess around about with this Drow anymore. And we'll see if he goes off into the jungle. Yeah, there it is. When you're able to take Ancients like this. And the stack. Got it. So now you got the stack with marksmanship. Ugh. Just one-shotting some of these Ancients is really disgusting here. But that's a level 6 here for Drow, and that's going to really help the farm and really boost up in terms of net worth and experience. But going with the Blink Dagger next is an interesting call.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Doodle already in a level 7, you compare that to the Razor, so yeah, definitely catching up. Got Dragonite, Ori trying to go over bottom to push his tier 1 tower down. Drow not coming over, actually shifting more into the jungle, maybe over towards mid with Mirana there if they could land an arrow and get a kill. But nobody there for the side of Vici as they're here over bottom to try and grab this tower. Burrow Strike, that comes out. That'll land on Ori with the, or Ali with the dual breath coming through. The decay hits on a couple. They'll take the tower, they'll look for the kill on the Ali, and Breathe Fire is there. So not only does he get the tower, he gets the kill. And Centaur again just linked up. Paparazzi with 105 damage. Take a look over mid. Igor's dive comes through. Silence from this Drow, but not going in. Rubik dies over mid.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
So 1,000 net worth lead here for Vici as they smoke up over towards top. They'll have Ali here with Blacks in dogfights, but Black's showing himself in the lane. It's a hard kill to get on a Paparazzi. They get the Dragon Tail out here onto the Mirana. Burrow Strike actually misses. They've also got the Stampede as they look over at the Razor. So Stomp with the arrow coming in. Paparazzi standing no chance. And will end up falling. So to get that kill on a Paparazzi is big. The decay comes out on a Yang. And they drop the Tombstone here with 10 seconds left on it. Now making sure he's not giving up gold. And all the while, Drow just continuing to farm. Going for the Blink Dagger, level 8. About to hit level 9. So has gotten in front of this Razor. And that's where your problem's going to lie, is now with this Drow farming up so much. They've got the Telekinesis into the Hoof Stomp. Starstorm comes through. They'll get the kill on a Yang easily. Alright, Supernova comes in. They'll get the kill on a Dogfights. Paparazzi moving forward. The Ice Path won't land. They'll at least get the Centaur in return, as well as the Rubik, as Paparazzi gets both kills there. And now the Gus coming out onto this DK. Ori on the run. Dogfight's coming over. He's got Telekinesis in one. They'll use the Dust. He's a Shadow Amulet, but not a Shadow Blade. And now still on the run, but quite tanky. And a lot of damage from Doodle. The Breathe Fire will be taken. Now they've got Emo over with the Starstorm to hit. And the Gust is thrown once again as 4 heroes now into the Moonlight Shadow. Phoenix in a lot of trouble once again as he's hit by that arrow. Yang trying to get the Tombstone will, and also kills Dogfights. So Yang grabbing a lot of gold right there, as well as a kill on a Dogfights despite you losing Fade and the DK. There's the Stampede. Yang will be run on top of, but he's got the Burrow Strike again, still getting far enough away. They just haven't caught up to him yet. The arrow is gonna miss. Double Edge comes through, and somehow Yang survives.
Radiant structures are fortified. Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower has fallen.
I mean, wow. Yang surviving there, and just the Burrow Strikes alone to get out. And Blacks is by himself. Yang pulls these creeps all the way over, uses the Sandstorm. And now Black's in a lot of trouble with the Dragon Tail comes out. Yang hitting away, has the Burrow Strike, and now we'll finally throw it. We got the Ice Path on top of that, the damage onto the center with the Breathe Fire coming in from Ori to get the kill. And now wrapping around is Paparazzi as well as the Phoenix. They look over mid, but the blink away from the Drow. Radiance come out, Icarus dive over. He's in a lot of trouble. Already trying to blink out of here, but that's a lot of damage and enough damage to kill off Doodle. So they get yet another kill, as it's 10-8. But over top, Yang is gonna fall. Gets killed under this tower once again, and they'll grab this tower to make sure he never comes back.
Dire's top tower has fallen. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Problem is they're losing their bottom tier 2 at the same time. Pings are coming out from the Mirana, DY. Under these pings is Ali comes over. He'll not have a tombstone to drop for another 40 seconds. So Decay comes out. They'll look for the TP in. DY's got Ice Path, so the TP actually a little bit later than DY might have thought. So now they'll turn this around with the Icarus dive coming through as well as the Supernova. Dogfight's trying to make something happen with the arrow hitting on a DY, but it won't be enough to get the kill. Dogfights, Emo, both die. That's going to be a 4x taken away by Ori. They look over at Ali. They'll get the kill, and now they look over at Blacks. 3 heroes dead on the side of IG as the chase is on from Vici. They've got Paparazzi chasing with the static link now. Give me that damage. Give it all to me. Paparazzi not choosing to go under that tower, but takes 100 damage for a couple of seconds and is happy with his
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
acquiring of this damage to clear up some neutrals. He's getting close to that BKB. Ori going into the Blink Dagger when that Dragon Tail a little bit easier, and the Crimson Guard here for Sand King as he went into that Vanguard after the Phase Boots. Also has that Bracer. So it's a 3,000 net worth lead so far for the side of Vici as IG trying to see what they can do here. With the Blink Dagger finally finished off by the Dragonite. But they've got the Maelstrom on the Mirana, so they're not doing too poorly. Mirana should be able to catch up, as should the Drow with the damage output. I'm not too certain I like this Blink Dagger first pick. I'll tell you that much.
Dire's middle tower is being denied.
Smoke comes out over top, Fade in a little bit of trouble, but nobody there to defend him. Dogfight's coming over, there's the blink, but oh, Sentry Ward placed down, and now they'll have it. They'll have the vision. There's the Burrow Strike. Ori with another kill. He's dominating. 6-1 and 1. Leap away, but the blink. Oh! Dragon Tail available again. Phoenix going straight into the Shivas. Level 10 with a 90 gold per minute. That's always nice. Take the tier 2 over top. So 14-9, 4,000 net worth lead. They'll also pressure the mid tier 2. Razor going into the Sanjin Yasha with the BKB coming in finished in just a moment. And there it is. Ori going for his own BKB, and then Yang finishing off the Crimson Guard.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower has fallen. Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Oh, Gus comes out. Moonlight Shadow's going to be used. Let's see if they're able to catch him. They've got the Burrow Strike. Plasma Field coming through on a Doodle. We'll get the kill. They grab this Drow again, who had a lead. It looked like it should be good here for the side of IG, but they've just given up so much in terms of a lead they had, and now it's gone. So Drow working from behind isn't always the most beautiful of sights, as it really is just not good at all. And Emo here with the Maelstrom, he's trying to get a BKB. We'll see if that even makes a difference.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Invisibility.
Gotta wonder how IG are gonna bring this game back, and it does rely on the Drow getting a little bit of farm going for the Hurricane Pike. You'd like to see that finished for Doodle, and then into the BKB. It'll come eventually if they're able to get both, but it is still quite a distance from finishing off those items.
Scanning.
Smoked up on the side of Vici. They'll come over and they'll clash. Ollie here with the Burrow Strike, as well as the Dragon Tail onto the Sandstorm. Ice Path on top of that. They've got the Sentry Ward down, just in case. They'll grab the kill and they'll immediately ping to try and defend for the side of IG. That's pinged by the Rubik. But Paparazzi comes in here. He'll start on the tier 3 tower. DY with the level 4 and the Liquid Fire.
Radiant structures are fortified. Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Dragon Tail comes out. Burrow Strike on top of that. There we get the kill on the Rubik. They've got the Magpire as well as the Ice Path on top. Stampede is used, maybe looking to re-engage as they'll steal the Static Link for the Rubik. I think if Vici see him with that, and they'll say, stay that close, be our guest. Be our guest, be our guest. Emo almost has this BKB. This is a desperation move for this item. He really wants to see if this is going to make a difference. They're down 6,000 net worth, so it's not the worst. This could be a difference maker in terms of an item. Problem is, if he loses the fight with it, then he just doesn't have buyback, and they probably lose the game.
Radiant are scanning.
Blink, looking for the Hoof Stomp, but doesn't find anybody. Now the Sunrise is going to come out with a leap coming forward. The BKB is going to be popped here by Emo. They'll look over for the kill on a Yang. They got the telekinesis with the Magpire laid down. Ollie taking a lot of damage here so far as he's slowed up in the right clicks with that, with those spirits coming in from Phoenix. They'll get themselves a second kill on Ollie. Dogfight's already dead as well. Black's on the run. He's able to blink away. Looking over at Doodle. He'll have to gust away those illusions. And both Emo and Doodle are able to make it away with Blacks, so all three cores surviving for IG.
Radiant's middle barracks are under attack.
So back into the racks they'll go. Dragon Tail comes out onto the Undying. He'll end up surviving. Oh no, it just goes down to Ori. Looked like he was about to make it out, and now they go after the tier 3 over top. So again, it just seems like there's too much here for Vici. BKB not making a huge difference, but he has it up again. The Stampede's going to come out with a Blink Hook Stop, hitting on a 2. They look over at the Razor. They're going to kill immediately. Paparazzi taking another fight with the Epicenter laid down on the back lines. Doodle taking a little bit of damage, but it's not going to matter with the Magpire falling through from this Jakiro. They'll look for Ori, the blink away. Fade trying to get out of here as well. He's got a Icarus Dive if he's in too much trouble. The blink forward into the shrine. We'll use it, and Yang inside the base will end up dying. So they get the kill onto the Razor. With Drow in the backlines doing the damage that that he does, Doodle's able to do so much there. They had the damage with the telekinesis. They had Emo going through with the BKB. And they might be able to pick up this Aegis. This would be big. This could be game-changing. Again, I thought that item was going to be game-changing for the Blink. Dragon Tail, Hope Stomp going to be attempted, but the BKB is going to be popped here by Ori, continuing to move on forward. They'll try to get a kill on a Black. Supernova comes out, and now are you able to get away from it? Ori thinks about turning around and trying to get the hit onto it, but Emo, Blacks, and Ollie already dead. And down goes Dogfights. 4 heroes gone. Doodle the only one to make it out for now. Yang, though, searching. No Blink Dagger. Doodle. Getting greedy. He'll blink away, but now he doesn't have the Blink Dagger, and Yang is here. No Burrow Strike, but no Blink here for Doodle, and that's a full team wipe coming in for Vici, as well as the Aegis. That could have been so good for IG, but they end up getting team wiped here. They get the Aegis that's going to be placed on Paparazzi, who was dispatched from that fight pretty quickly. Blink, Burrow Strike. They've got the stun now on a Yang, but the Burrow Strike that's stolen by the Rubik, that comes out on the 2. The pick out Fade, they'll got the BKB on an Emo. They'll look over at Yang. Paparazzi in deep. The BKB is going to be popped here by the Razor. We're going in, jumping in with a Dragon Tail to try and get the kill on the Blacks, but he'll be able to use that Stampede. They'll back off. Marksmanship, a lot of damage coming through into Paparazzi. They blink forward once again. The Gust comes out. Paparazzi's going to be silenced up for a moment. Ori continuing to go in is now he pops his BKB. He'll take out Dogfights. Looks over at Doodle. The chase is on. Looking with the damage. Paparazzi Burrow Strike hits on a 2 from Yang, who comes back into the fight. They've got the Ice Path as well as the Macro Power way down on both these heroes. They'll take out Emo. He'll buy back. Now the Blink Clip Stomp comes out onto the DK. But is it going to matter? They've got the Dragon Tail once again to the Centaur with the Plasma Field hitting. They look over at Emo. They'll get the kill on a Doodle. He's dead for 50 seconds. He doesn't have buyback. They'll take out the Centaur. 4 heroes got no buyback. And this is looking like it's going to be all they wrote for IG in the upper bracket.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
Vici, push on.
Top barracks are under attack.
We don't have BKB for 14 more seconds on Paparazzi. But they will take this set of racks over towards top.
Radiant's top barracks has fallen. Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
So there they go for the bottom tier 3 as well as the bottom set of racks. 6 seconds until the last fight comes in for IG. Smoke up here, Blink Hope Stomp, that's going to land on 2. The Sunray is going to be right on top of them with the Gust hitting on a 2 of these heroes. BKB being popped by Paparazzi going in deep is going to be Yang. BKB popped by Emo, the chase is on. Black's trying to get on top of Yang, but he's got this Ghost Scepter, so the right clicks don't come in, but the Starstorm is there. The Barrel Strike as well as the Ice Pit, that's going to land on the 2. They've also got the Supernova on top of this, looking for the Epicenter. They'll get the kill on a Doodle. They'll look for more. Emo trying to get away, but he's going to be killed off. That's a kill for Paparazzi. Ori gets Ollie, and the buybacks come out from the Undying. But what else do you have? You don't have Mirana, you don't have Drow, and now you don't have your base, and GG's going to be called here from IG. Vici take the series 2-0, and they move on to the upper bracket final against eHome. So 34-13, 0-5-5 for Doodle. But 11-2 with 15 assists here for Paparazzi. 12-1-11 for Ori. 6-3-18 for Fade. 1-5-19 for Yang. Oh, just everybody always involved here for Vici. Take a look over at the graphs, and it was all Vici all the time, despite the little lead here for IG. So, I mean, Vici take that series pretty easily. They go into the upper bracket final against eHome. The fortunate thing here for IG is that LGD forfeited their games from withdrawing. So technically they are supposed to go into the lower bracket round 1, but they get a guaranteed win because LGD is not going to be there. So they're in the lower bracket finals against the loser of eHome, Vici. So we'll see what they're able to do, if they're able to recover against the loser of that series, going into the finals against, obviously, the winner of that series. And that is it for me tonight. Those series will be coming out, coming up tomorrow, starting at midnight. So about 15 hours from now. No, 17 hours from now. I think I'm doing my math wrong. And then you've got the lower bracket best of 3 at 3:30 in the morning. And then the best of 5 is the following day at 2 in the morning on the 30th Eastern time. So that's it. I'm your caster, Bkop, at Bkop92 on Twitter. Follow me on Twitch and Twitter to know when I'm casting. I cast literally all the time. I don't stop. I will never stop. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I really do appreciate it. I love you guys. This can't happen without you guys. So I appreciate it immensely. Thank you so much. Have a good night, good day, good afternoon, whatever you are at in terms of your time zone. And yeah, it's been a fun 7 hours. You guys are great. See ya.